We just reached our next destination and we are hanging out and having a good time. Skinny G is right behind me getting the tent set up for her. But we have made it to see Ryan, Burnwood Bushcraft, and we are currently at the Pallet Palace. And he recently redid this place big time and did a lot of work to it. But yeah, this is his little home away from home. But I've got my coyote right over there. And Kurt's setting up over here. This is probably the first time you've had hammocks down here, isn't it?
Well, I had my knockoff hammock, the cheap hammock out here before. So we get to burn that thing, right? Yeah.
And that's that's Kurt's hammock. That's all like mesh. Yeah, it doesn't fall through it though.
No, it's actually, I mean, it'll hold up to like 225 pounds. But
look at that. That's ridiculous.
I think it's awesome. And then that's it for my quilt. And then I got the snaps on this one. So I'll just snap the one corner so it doesn't slide. That's it.
That is awesome.
Fill in there and I'm set.
You ready to go?
Yeah, so we have
I'll be warm today. I'll be too warm. Probably.
We have a pretty fun weekend, full of camping, hiking, and just hanging out. So we're all looking forward to it. Oh yeah, another tarpless night. Beautiful morning. That's cool that on Ryan's last trip he got to see some of our local stomping grounds, and he got to see the little base camp area that my family uses for camping on some of the land that we own. So it's really cool getting to come here and see his local spots, and he's got beautiful local area that he has access to. We are at Stone Mountain State Park. We are camping. We are car camping. This is a really nice state park from what we've seen so far. They have a general store. There's a Dollar General, which isn't surprising, just outside of the park. So some places to grab items that you might have forgotten. The campground's really nice. It's pretty full today. I think they said they're at like full capacity, but I don't really feel like we're all like stacked up on each other compared to some of the state parks I've been into in our area. So very nice. Not exactly the best for parking more than 2 cars or 1 large car, but other than that, I'll spin you around and I'll show you. So we're car camping, but got my hammock, Kurt's hammock, Ryan's setting his up. Panda's gonna be in this tent, and Ryan's family is gonna be in that one. but we get the full-on setup. Not too far from the bathrooms and the bathhouse. It's like right down over there. Yeah, pretty cool spot.
I know what it is.
How do you know?
It's like a chicken nugget with cheese.
So, almost dinner time.
Like, cut everything on the picture.
We've been hearing random thunder. Small threat of storms, so tarp is down.
Burnwood just cooked some sliders.
Oh yeah, he's definitely taking care of us. We're spoiled. But
Oh my god.
we're even more set up just for in case rain hits. We threw up Panda's Purple Palace to help cover our food and dining area. Tonight there's an eclipse, and in our hemisphere we should be able to see it around 11:30. So drinking a little bit of coffee to help guarantee that I can stay awake. What?
Your mom just sent me the best picture ever.
But I don't think staying awake will be a problem, because every time I hang out with this guy, we are up to ridiculous hours. So
That's right.
swim. All right, here's our situation. We got back. Her tent is wet inside. There was a puddle on the air mattress. If not aware, Skinny G's pregnant, and she has like a pillow to help with sleeping comfortably. That's soaked, air mattress soaked. Sleeping bag's good. Ryan's stuff is good. He had a little bit of mud splash, but nothing terrible. And thankfully his insulation is synthetic, so it'll take the wet and not be an issue. Kurt had his tarp fall down. His insulation's a little wet, but again, his is synthetic as well. Our picnic table area flooded. The tarp got sagged down by like a big puddle on it. And that's pretty much it. Most of the stuff was on the table and covered, so we at least had that taken care of.
Oh, man.
My hammock.
All in the bottom.
There's just a puddle.
Oh my god.
Oh,
It flooded.
so so
Look at that. There's just...
oh man, so Skinny G didn't hike with us because, you know, it was a rougher hike, and you know, she's doing everything she needs to be healthy and safe. She said that when it was really bad storming here, this whole pad area just like flooded, and the tent got it real bad. We weren't expecting this kind of storm. We thought we'd see like maybe a little bit of rain, maybe just a quick passing thunderstorm. So I never changed my tarp pitch, which was a bad idea, but I stayed mostly dry. But on this end, I don't know if you can tell from the angle, but that part of the hammock is actually pretty well exposed. So my hammock was taking a direct hit on some of that rain, because that whole part of my hammock is wet. I don't know if my insulation's wet yet. I haven't really been able to tell because I'm still a little damp from being soaked from the hike. But yeah, unfortunately, we are definitely not going to be able to camp out this second night like we wanted to. Too many gear failures related to the storm. But on the bright side, because I already know what some of you might be thinking, this doesn't hinder the good time. This is just one of those things. If you want to come out and do the stuff that we do, you have to be willing to accept that sometimes things like this will happen, because you can't plan for every scenario to go exactly the way you think it's going to go. But yeah, so that is the aftermath of the thunderstorms and how it hit our camp. But yeah, still a good time, and it's starting to clear up a little bit. Probably get some food in me real soon here. We have reached the end of this part of our adventure. With all the soaked gear and everything, we are just gonna end our camp out now. And all we're really doing is we're kind of missing out on, you know, another night in hammocks, but it's not as fun when they're soggy. And then just breakfast in the morning. But we're just gonna make our way back, starting soon. But we took advantage of still having the spot. We took care of all the wet gear that we had to, and got a little fire going, had some dinner, and just hung out for a little bit longer. But that's pretty much it. Had a great time. Really good weekend. We started off with a little trip in Virginia for Skinny G Panda and her birthday. Then we started our visit with Ryan Burnwood at his Pallet Palace, which was a really great way just to kind of kick off this leg of things, just chilling out, talking by the fire, relaxing, watching him get his first night in with the new hammock. It's always a good thing. And then just hiking and hanging out with him and his family, just in general, meeting his parents and his wife and kids. Had a great time, just all around, just a really solid weekend with friends, and you can never beat that.